Which is good. The ball-head plays, 3-point, 4-point plays. I think they had a 40-point quarter. Can't afford to do that.
The communication lapses, how do you go about avoiding those types of things for long stretches like that?
Talking. It's very simple.
When teams go on those extended runs, what's the key to getting out of them? I think they hit you with a 22-2 run. How can you get out of those things?
You just got to defend. Obviously, when teams are making shots, you got to make a miss.
Russ, where do you think it's going to be where this team's going to turn the corner and find that level of consistency that you're looking for?
It's up to us, honestly. Just got to figure it out and play the same way, every night.
Anybody else for us?
What are your thoughts on
Last one for
your
Russell.
guys' record right now? It's 26 games in, only 12 wins.
26 games, 82-game season.
Thanks, Russ.
I thought we really had a strong commitment. I thought really good ball movement. I thought we generated really good shots tonight. We got to the free throw line. Certainly the third quarter defensively really hurt us. I thought there was one stretch. We fouled three-point shooter twice, and then we gave up Kaminsky a three, and it kind of those 10 points were I thought crucial in the game. It kind of changed the momentum of the game there. The third quarter for us defensively was tough. I don't think that's who we've been defensively for the entire year, but certainly that quarter was not, indicative of I think who we have been. But that was I thought that quarter really hurt us.
Billy, I wanted to get your thoughts on that particular stretch we're talking about. Alex had been good these first three games he started, I suppose, offensively, but defensively, what are you missing when you don't have a guy like Andre out there, particularly in those moments in the third quarter when Alex was out there and he fouled from 30?
I think, all these guys on our team bring, different strengths and talents to the team. Certainly, Alex's ability to shoot the ball, stretch the floor, those kind of things is certainly an asset of his. And, Andre's, asset and does a great job is, he can defend so many different positions. So, we probably needed to, in those situations, stay away from fouling a three-point shooter. One of the, I think it was Graham, made it in front of our bench, was a tough shot and he got fouled, but I don't think on any of the shots that we fouled them on, they made them. And we've got to do a better job and be more conscientious of not fouling in that situation.
Billy, during that run, I think it was 22-2 in the third. What was the reason that you thought that caused that, and what was going on with the perimeter defense during that stretch?
Well, we had a couple breakdowns there. I thought a lack of communication. It was one on Kaminsky's three when I called a timeout. We got strung out on a switch, and we had two guys go to the same player, and it happened twice. One time we fouled a three-point shooter, another time we gave Kaminsky a three. It was probably more, of a communication issue.
Billy, with the up and down kind of play that you guys have had, are you seeing improvement, or do you feel like that you guys have kind of hit a stalling spot where you're just not really going up?
No, it's crazy, Royce, as this may sound. I really was excited the way we played offense tonight. I really was. I mean, I thought we missed some guys in the first half. I thought we had some opportunities to take a few more threes. We did a really good job of playing downhill. We got to the free throw line. I thought we generated really good shots tonight. It wasn't a great shooting night for us, but I think the guys' intentions of trying to do the things we've asked them to do in terms of the ball movement and trying to, I thought they stayed with it for 48 minutes. I was really encouraged by that part of it. I do think, one of the things that always happens is, when you put in the effort defensively, like these guys have put in, you always want to kind of see a reward of the ball going in the basket a little bit. And, I thought tonight for us, even though we generated good shots, it wasn't one of our better shooting nights, but I liked the shots that we got. I liked the way our guys played. I liked the things that they were trying to do. We had a segment there for 2 or 3, 4 minutes, whatever it was, where the game kind of got away from us, and unfortunately, it kind of overshadows maybe some of the things that we had done well. These guys have done a really good job in terms of working, trying to do the things we're asking them to do on both offense and defense. And like I said, I thought for the most part, we got good shots. And give Charlotte credit. I thought Kemba Walker's shot when we were up 11 take it back to 14 was a tough 3. I mean, they made some difficult shots and some shots that we probably said, okay, we're going to live with that. And I thought we had some opportunities that, we just couldn't put the ball in the basket.
Anyone else?
In terms of the X's and O's, we talked a little bit about that, but how were you just with the general energy level with the team tonight?
I think these guys always give good effort. I think that they always try. There's, I think because of the number of possessions and the ebbs and flow of a game, some possessions are going to look more high intensity than others. But, I feel like our guys, always put forth a good effort. And for me, there's times where when it's not going well, you kind of got to raise up the energy because these guys are pros and they're very, very prideful, and they I think have a level of responsibility in terms of they all want to play well. And then sometimes when it doesn't go well or they're disappointed, I think that's the time you got to really kind of crank up your energy. And I thought our guys tried to do that. I mean, we got down by 18 or 20, whatever it was, and those guys all fought all the way to the end. And again, like we cut it to 11. And Walker made that tough. If we get a stop there and maybe can get it down to 9, it's kind of changed the momentum there. But that didn't happen.
For the talent we have, obviously, this is not where we want to be. But we're going to remain, optimistic of the future and what we can do. Once we can, find a way to really do it night in, night out. It's no panic mode, but we have to start playing better. It's getting to a point where we can't allow ourselves to be at this point. We can say we're gonna figure it out. We can say all that, but at some point it's got to stop.
How do you find consistency with this team?
You just got to figure out what's working. That's the whole thing about consistent is figuring out what's working and staying with it.
Next up for you guys is at Indiana, the former stopping grounds. How do you feel going back there?
Where?
Indiana.
I'm excited.